Shazam has the Wizard Shazam has been seen on set with Djimon Hounsou, with Grace Fulton riding fake horses with Javon Amon and Ian Chan, some of the other Shazam family members. And when I say fake, if you get to join the Twitter, like there's, I'll put my mouse over it. Where's the horse's head? Where? Look at it. If you see the other photos on Twitter, where is it? I'm assuming they're going to CGI that in later.
They were all used for The Godfather, and they don't have any more.
The second piece is little Freddy. Freddy's kissing old Rachel Zegler. But we still don't know what Rachel Zegler's role is. If you don't know who she is, she's playing Maria in the upcoming West Side Story, which I have a lot of thoughts about. We don't have time for that. But yeah, so maybe there's going to have a budding relationship here with maybe another Shazam member that's not in the adopted family, but it's another character that gets the powers of Shazam. Because
I hope she's a villain.
Oh, well, no, but maybe you think they're working with Helen Mirren's character.
Maybe, yeah. And maybe an introduction. She plays a part in the introduction of Black Adam.
Yeah. So we've got our first set photos from the Doogie Howser reboot, or rather Doogie Kamealoha, starring Peyton Elizabeth Lee as the new star child doctor. Yeah. I guess.
Cool. I'm not sure how I feel about the last name.
What was it? I think that's just the name of the show. I don't think that's going to be what her actual name is.
Interesting.
I see what you're saying. Like that's kind of a.
Yeah, that's wow. Like Doogie Chang or whatever. Just let's find the most archetype last name that we could pick.
Mm-hmm. News that dropped a couple hours right before the show. Idris Elba is confirmed as the Knuckles voice actor for Sonic 2. So he'll be voicing Sonic's longtime frenemy and eventual staple Sonic team member in the upcoming sequel to what we all thought was going to win an Oscar last year.
Yes. I'm not sure if a sequel was necessary. I mean, it was hinted to, but do we really need to? Idris needs to get paid too, and I'll be curious to see if it's just going to be Idris or if he's going to do other work. Other voice work. Do something different with his voice.
Yeah. Hey, it's a distinctive voice. If he wants to, I would. Jungle Book, I think, is the only one I remember immediately off the top of my head. I forget what the Panther's name is. In that he voiced
Shere Khan. No, not Shere Khan.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it a Panther? Or no, Panther is the I can't remember Jungle Book.
Jungle Book, I think, is a tiger, Shere Khan, and then because I don't think panthers are in India.
Right, but there is still a panther in the movie, even though it doesn't make.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Some more good news for the box office. AMC theaters and Warner Brothers have agreed to a shorter theatrical window, but they have agreed to have a theatrical window, so that's important.
Yes.
The 45-day exclusive window will kind of get back to things where some semblance of normalcy for 2022 movies. So it used to be that this window would be like 2 to 3 months. So again, the 45-day window is shorter, but at least it's taken into account that theaters still, even as much as streaming has proven to be a viable option here in the pandemic. If you look at Black Widow, the majority of the money for Black Widow came from theatrical receipts. So that $300 million, now approaching $400 million that it made, and even for Fast 9, that still is coming from worldwide box office receipts, no matter how much streaming was available. So still we'll have to see how well this amount of time works, but I'm glad that both have come to an agreement. And like Universal and others have also been working on this as well. So I got to give hats off to Universal for kind of doing that trend earlier than most, of saying like we are going to try to respect this window. and get those contracts. They got those contracts renegotiated earlier, and now other folks are following suit, like AMC and Regal and so on and so forth. So this is a really good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That came out small. It's okay. Jason Akers, who composed on Snowpiercer and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is also kind of fun because Disney just does not recognize Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for anything, has joined the Hawkeye Disney Plus series as its composer. And for folks that need to remember, Hawkeye will be premiering in November on Disney Plus, right around Thanksgiving time. So I see if that premiere actually will be the week of Thanksgiving. So they want people to really get the views in on that. All right. We got some more Moon Knight news. It's going to add Loic Mabanza, and Sharon Carter is also expected to appear. Of course, there's no word yet if they can fix the character assassination of her that happened in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. No word yet on what Mabanza is going to play, and or how much Moon Knight, played by Oscar Isaac, will interact with Sharon Carter as the what was she called?
Oh,
I was about to say Shadow King. That is not the Power Broker.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
as the
broker
Power Broker. But yeah, makes sense if she's for more of the Disney Plus shows. If she's going to be like some of that underworld, dark world kind of contact for folks. Yeah. Are you excited for Moon Knight at all?
I forgot it even existed until I was looking through the notes. So, sure. I'm llooking forward to it surprising me.
Yeah. And Hiram Garcia, Seven Bucks production company is what handles all the Rock's projects. So that's how he works with Fast and Furious, Jumanji, and so on and so forth. Garcia gave an interview to Collider and kind of giving them an update on some projects we'd heard about with The Rock, and one that we'd not previously heard about. So there've been rumors of like some more Mummy and the Scorpion King coming back. So, but there is a script for a Scorpion King reboot that is like going to go through the rounds. So the first draft of that has been written. So apparently that will happen. We got confirmation that Big Trouble in Little China, John Carpenter, being the stickler that he is, did not want it to be a reboot. So it will be something that's inside the universe of Big Trouble in Little China. And it's like Dwayne's character will just stumble into something else within that instead of just trying to redo what happened in the Kurt Russell movie, which I think is a smart.
Good, yeah. I'd rather him not take over Kurt Russell's role because it's just so beloved. I would almost, just like Buckaroo Banzai, even though I don't care that much about the movie, but I would much rather have another Buckaroo Banzai movie, have somebody else, and Peter Weller make a cameo and hand it off to him